Tourism Pathshala. It will transform your dream into reality. Good morning, my dear student. Today we are going to learn the important concept of tourism administration and management, which is very important to solve the PYQ, means PPSA question. Without the concept, it is very important. It is very difficult for us to solve the problem. So, what are the important conceptions? Today we are going to discuss and understand the capital financial management, the capital budgeting decision. The very important topic of capital budgeting decision. The question is, capital budgeting process involve the following stages. Arrange the stages in the logical sequence. Use code given way. They have given the stages: project evaluation, project selection, project planning, project implementation, project review, and project control. Before solving this question, we have to understand what do you mean by capital budgeting, what are the key area of capital budgeting, what are the steps and process of capital budgeting. Without understanding the about capital budgeting, these kinds of question, to solve this question will be very difficult. So first of all, we have to understand the capital budgeting. The capital budgeting is a topic based on financial management. The capital budgeting is a financial process which use a company use this process to evaluate, to select and prioritize the long-term investment project or fixed asset purchase such as new machinery or facility. So, যখন কোনো company have decided for the long-term investment, the capital budgeting decision will be used for this purpose. Long-term evaluation, project, select, raw materials or machinery purchase. And capital budgeting, to analyze, what is the role of capital budgeting? To analyze the potential profitability of the project. This is very important. It helps to analyze the potential profitability. What is the potential? By estimating the future cash flow, considering the cost, using the various techniques. Considering the cost, project to complete this project, what kinds of investment we have to invest. To determine which investment it means to produce or to provide the best return over time. Over time, যে ইনভেস্টমেন্ট করা হচ্ছে আপ টু দ্য ইনভেস্টমেন্ট কি রিটার্ন আসতে পারে, হোয়াট কাইন্ডস অফ রিটার্ন আসতে পারে. For the capital budgeting technique, for the capital budgeting, there are so many techniques will be used. Number one, net present value method, NPV, payback period. These are one of the famous techniques. So, key aspect of capital budgeting is a long-term focus investment that have the lifespan more than 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, a long-term focus of investment. Significant capital outlay. Investment typically large, involve the substantial or large financial commitment. In that case, capital budgeting used. Strategic decision making. Another important part is a strategic decision. Help manager for the long-term growth. Profitability assessment, which is also to identify project that will generate return greater than cost of financial debt. Profitability assessment. What do you mean by profitability assessment? To identify project that will generate return. What kinds of return will come greater than the cost of financing them. Okay. The next common technique. What are the important technique used in capital budgeting? That's the payback period. Calculate how long it takes for a project to recover its initial investment. Calculate the long term it takes. Next, the present value method, NPV method. Determine the present value of future cash flow minus the initial investment. That is called net present value method. Third important technique, internal rate of return. In my next video, next class, I will discuss the different important technique of capital budgeting. The internal rate of return is based on the discount rate. Right now, we have to understand why capital budgeting important. Because it's a resource allocation, growth and profitability, future growth and ensure investment, risk assessment, a risk analysis, mitigation potential negative outcome, and ensure the financial stability. Next.
Good morning, my dear student. Before going to discussion the class, there is important information. We have already started UGC NEET and JRF coaching for tourism administration and management and paper one also. We will provide online classes. Number one, number two, syllabus wise coverage. Number two, number three, previous year short question and analysis and explanation each and every question. I will provide also PDF note. There is a doubt clearing session and you also get the flexible class schedule. Student who have interest, you can join through this WhatsApp number 9123711814. Thank you.
Next important thing, what are the important steps in capital budgeting process? The first step is identifying potential project. This is the initial stage involve the discovering and proposing investment opportunities, strategic goals such as developing a new product or expanding future facilities, identifying potential project. Second, estimated the cash flow. Business forecast means future prediction. The expected cash flow can come revenues, cash outflow, expenses over the project life. Evaluate and analysis the project. Various financial techniques are used for evaluate the project, such as net present value, internal rate of return, payback period. Next important step, which is select project, the most promising financial return and best fit their overall strategic objective. And finally, implement project. These steps involve executing the chosen project, which include securing funding, allocating resources, managing project execution. That is the important area of implementation of the project. And finally, monitor and review. Final stage involve the continuous tracking the performance of ongoing capital project. The monitoring help ensure the project are meeting their financial goal or not, provide valuable data for future decision, and allow for corrective action if the project performance deviate from expectation. That's why corrective action has been taken. That is a monitor and review. So these are the important steps. So without understanding the concept, a key area, process, steps and method, it is very difficult to solve this question. So what is our question? I repeat again, capital budgeting process involve the following stages. So what is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct, because first stage here, according to question, the first step is project planning. Second, project evaluation. Second, project evaluation. Third important also. Third is the B, project selection. Next, D means project implementation. F means project control. E means project review. So these are the important option, important steps and strategy to solve this question. So this is very important topic. Without understanding this topic, it is very difficult for us to solve this question properly. So you have to follow this channel to understand the concept and solve the previous year question. So keep touch.